Have you ever had anything stolen from you? Your wallet, your phone, or even your car? If you did, then you probably wished you could be face to face with the person who stole your stuff. Well, that's what happened to Marty Miller, owner of Miller Hardware in Pleasant Valley, New York. When two men came into his store and stole his phone right from under his nose, he was livid. And when he found out who it was, he did something we all wished we could do. He had the sheriff's department bring the thieves to him and then asked if he could talk with them face to face. They went into a back room, and what happened next might surprise you. It was a Monday, as Marty recalls.
I had come in and these two guys were waiting for me, so I ran through the door and I threw my phone and my keys. I usually put them in my office, but I threw my keys and phone on the desk because they were here already, and I ran in the back, turned on the lights, came out front, and the phone rang.
And watch what happened. While Marty is on the phone, the two customers come to the counter with their purchase. Marty's phone is right next to his lunch bag that he dropped down so that he could serve his customers. The man on the right sees Marty's phone and grabs it. He's thinking about taking it and looks for approval from his partner. His partner gives a quick nod, and just like that, the two men take Marty's phone without him ever realizing it. The first guy pays, and the guy who pocketed the phone gets in position for the getaway.
And you can see in the video that I turned my back for just a second, and these guys just, took the phone and were gone. I pretty much knew what happened about 2 minutes later because I went to get my phone and it was gone. So I called it and it was already off, and I was like, okay. Someone took it, and it had to be them. They were the only ones here, so, yeah.
And then what was the presence of mind to say, oh, you know what? We've got video.
Well, I immediately thought that. I thought, these guys are knuckleheads because, we got video all through the store, and it's not crummy video. It's basically HD video. So I knew we just had to get it off of there.
But that's where the story gets interesting, because Marty had the presence of mind to put the video on the Miller Hardware Facebook page and let social media do its magic.
Within like 15 minutes, we had 279 hits, and we were like, uh-oh. And I think I left last night and we had over 10,000. Yeah, we were getting calls from retired detectives, COs from the jails. We'd get anonymous calls like, shh, don't tell anybody, but I know who these guys are. And I was like, oh, well, okay. So within an hour or so, we pretty much knew who they were, and then we called the sheriff's department.
The Dutchess County Sheriff's Department found these two guys and notified Marty.
The sheriff's department said, what do you want to do? And I said, before we have them arrested, people make mistakes. And, we're kind of a community-minded, guys. So I said, look, can you bring them back to me? And I'd like to have a little talk with them myself before we do anything.
And when that happened, as Paul Harvey would say, is the rest of the story.
And what was the conversation with those guys?
Well, basically what I wanted them to apologize to me face to face, and I wanted them to admit to me that they stole from me.
And when the two men were face to face with Marty again, they still tried to cover up by saying they took the phone thinking it was theirs. But Marty has a unique identifier, making no mistake, the phone is his.
I'm pretty sure they knew this wasn't their phone. That's my grandson's artwork, so yeah.
So what can we learn from this incident? Two things. One, don't leave your phone lying around as you would a pen or anything else of insignificance. And the other, not only are there still good old-fashioned hometown hardware stores around the Hudson Valley, there are still people, like Marty Miller, with good old-fashioned hometown values.
People screw up. And I'm not looking to put anybody away, but however, I was pretty ticked off, so.